The Queensland Theatre Company's artistic director is used to breaking new ground. Wesley Enoch is the first Indigenous Australian to head a state theatre company, and this year is his first full season at the helm. He's bringing big theatre back to Brisbane.
It's just a section that we want to go.
As an artistic director, this is my first season, so often it's trying to show your credentials as a director and say, see what I can do, see what I can be doing. But often the most important thing for me is not the critics, sometimes not even the artistic community. It's about making sure I have a relationship with our audience. People over here might need a bit more kind of love then. This is the first time working with a company of such scale, and I find it incredibly exciting, and I'm learning so much every day. But I need to keep that sense of going, what am I doing? How can I be better? How can I go further? And that's always what's pushing me.
Are you getting enough of the madcap joy of her as an antithesis to the, oh my God?
I reckon we could go more. I remember when I got the job, Neil Armfield rang and said, oh, you're the first Indigenous artistic director of any of the companies ever. You know, you're the first. And I was going, it hadn't even dawned on me. It's a great strength. It's something I find very important, and I don't turn my back on it. But as a theatre director, I also want to be out there celebrating all types of theatre. So it's not just about saying, this is all that I am. I am a whole range of things, and I think the theatre that the Queensland Theatre Company is going to be making has to be a theatre company for all the people of Queensland. The choices I made about what we're doing in 2012 was looking at what happened in 2011. When you think about the floods and the cyclones and the sense of being demoralised almost as a state, going, oh my God, how are we going to get out of this? And the sense of saying, let's celebrate who we are a bit more. Let's look at stories that are uplifting and interesting and exciting.
He had curly brown hair falling to his shoulders, and he was taller than me and slim. But he had eyes the colour of lime. And every time he looked my way, I felt as if little grenades were exploding.
Bombshells is this really exciting series of monologues. There's one actor, Kristen O'Leary, and she's doing these 6 monologues of different women, how would you say, from different aspects of life. So there's a widow, there's a schoolgirl, there's a mother, there's a woman who's been left by her husband, there's a bride, and you get this sense of these characters talking about their life. And when you listen to it, Joanna Murray-Smith's the writer, when you listen to the play and listen to what's being said, she's talking about us. You know, she's talking about what it's like to be an Australian today. Please make the most of this. It's not, don't treat it as something that's, you know, oh yeah, I'll just do it. If you don't want to be here, don't be here, because there are other people who wanted to be here that can't be here now. The youth ensemble is interesting. People are quite excited by it. There are over 200 applications for it for 44 positions, and it's young people coming into the company and training as actors in voice, in movement, in text analysis, in skills, to, I guess, create the next generation of actors that might go on to university or go onto our stages or on our screens, and that the Queensland Theatre Company can be part of that nurturing of the young people.
Hey, I'm Madison. I like to dance. I like to sing. I like to act. Hey guys! And then I got to my home school and I did cartwheel and I landed on a pine cone, so I got a really sore back.
People ask me, do I have a long-term vision? Where do I go into the future? And for me, I think I'll burn myself out soon. Like in 5 years' time, I won't have enough energy, I don't know. But there's a sense of saying, I want more people enjoying theatre, and for theatre to be something that people take close to their hearts. It's interesting, in Brisbane, Goma is it is the most popular gallery in the country. How can the theatre company have that level of popularity? How can a theatre company be talking so directly to its citizens that people believe that the stories are important and that they are reflected in it? So if I have a long-term goal, it's that every Queenslander is touched by the Queensland Theatre Company in some way.
Francine Norton produced that report.